What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the extremely underrated VR extraction game called Anomaly. So basically, this is a PvPvE extraction shooter. It's kind of got like a Dune style art style to it, which is actually really cool. The main premise of the game is basically you have to loot these certain crates, but you have to find 3 switches first, which is shown up on that map that I was pulling out. And then there are different levels, so you can go underground by taking a zip line, and the further down you go, the more difficult the enemies are. But I think this game is severely underrated because this was the first extraction shooter that I had played before Contractors Exfil Zone made their newest update to their AI system. This is the first one that made me feel an actual difficulty in the AI, where I was constantly fighting, back against the wall type of thing. And I could have just imagined if there were actually players in the game where it could have been a lot more fun having this AI type of these AI enemies. Now, you won't see it in this video. I've played this before, and I've encountered maybe 1 or 2 people in this game, and those interactions are actually really cool because it was very unexpected. This is a very niche game. Not many people know about it. I've never really heard anybody talk about it before, but those encounters were actually really fun. So I could only imagine if the game had more popularity, if there were more people playing this game. I think, with the creatures that are around, and then you have the turrets and the flying drones and all this stuff, mix that in with a bunch of players, I think this could be a solid gem of a game. So basically with this video, I just kind of want to highlight the gameplay of this. If it brings more people to the game, that's kind of what I wanted. I would love to play this game with people and see, populated lobbies. I just kind of wanted to show off some of the gameplay. I think it's, fairly simple, fairly straightforward. I don't think they update the game anymore just because it's probably, the player base is probably non-existent at this point. But just wanted to, show this game off a little more. I've never seen any marketing on it or anything like that. I know I mentioned that before, but this one was kind of a random one that I saw on the marketplace, and I just decided to grab it, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. There's not a lot, but there's customizables. You can customize some of the guns. You can get the optics that I have. There's a couple different variations of weapons, and like I said, I think the interactions that I did have just kind of made me imagine this game with a populated server. And there's very distinct creatures that they have in this game. So when I saw the person for the first time, it was like a different creature almost. And then we get in the gunfight, and it was actually a really good time. It was pretty cool. And then as you could see there, I pulled that lever. So you have to pull 3 of those levers, and then there's a key room, and then it's kind of like a hunt showdown type of deal where you get like this anomalous object, but you're also you're appearing on everybody's radar. So whoever has that anomalous object is basically exposed to everybody on the map. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to, again, just highlight this game. Hopefully there's more people that will go out and buy it, more people will try it out, and then maybe they'll bring the devs back to updating the game again. But anyway, I'll let you guys watch the video, take in the gameplay. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy.